Yes.
Mrs. Johnson.
Yes.
You brought this case before the court.
Yes, I did. The child is now 18. I would like to be relieved of the child support payments.
Continue.
Because I've fulfilled my obligations in the amicable split that we had. So since the child is 18, I would like to be relieved of child support payments.
Mrs. Johnson walks into court with a bold request for child support. Her son just turned 18, and she insists her responsibility is over, but something feels off. Her story seems too perfect. Stay tuned because the truth is about to come out, and it will change everything, and UMBA too. The father begins to speak, his voice calm but filled with frustration.
Sir, how do you feel about that?
Ma'am, I don't know what kind of Afrocentrickery she's trying to run up in here, but it costs money to raise a child. I understand he's 18, but he's handicapped. He's special.
Okay, so now we're getting to the meat of it because that's not what she just presented to me. She
She's
just
acting
presented
special
it.
right now because she don't want to.
Well, sir, let's not do name calling. That's not nice.
I didn't call her no names, ma'am. I'm just saying she's acting special. All I know is this: it costs money to take care of this child.
He explains that their son isn't just 18, he's living with a disability. This case isn't only about age, it's about continued support and real need. As the judge listens closely, the mother's carefully crafted story starts to come apart, and what happens next will leave. $100 a month, that's what he pays every single month for his son's
mental disability, man.
Okay. What type of medical bills does he have?
Currently, my bills are running about $1,800 a month. I have a garage. Obviously, by my dress and appearance today, I'm a simple man. But I make a clean living and do what I have to do. But I can only fix so many cars a day and have to put on helmets and change stuff. I don't have the time.
Okay, what type of medical
care? He's a mechanic. With a small garage and by his simple appearance, it's clear he's just a hardworking man trying to make an honest living he can only fix. So many cars a day between putting on helmets and making repairs, time is limited, but he still manages to carry a responsibility no parent.
expenses does the child have on a monthly basis?
He has rehabilitation.
Okay.
He also has some vocational training skills to help him. We're trying to get him out there on his own a little bit.
Okay.
And he also has a speech therapist that comes in once a week also to help him out.
Okay. And other than that, is he does he have any other disabilities or anything?
Not really, other than, her not being around ever.
Okay.
That's the only disability that's really got it messed up.
How much is rehab?
Rehabilitation, vocational training, weekly speech therapy. These aren't choices, they're a matter of survival, the father explains the vital services his son depends on, but there's a deeper pain in his voice. It's not just about the mounting bills, it's about the absence of someone who should be there helping. The judge turns to the mother and
you want to be removed from child support, and you hear about all of the care that it takes to take care of your adult child who's disabled, has special needs.
Your Honor,
make this good.
I'm going to make this good. Due to the fact that I have been around, I do contribute, I am there. My job takes me all over the world. Not only I'm an educator, but I also have another son as well, too, who is 16. I'm in both of their lives. So therefore,
asks how she can walk away from a child with special needs. Her response is that she's busy, she travels, she has another son, but parenthood doesn't come with an off switch, and the judge isn't. Convinced, judge cuts her off. The excuses end here. Rehab alone costs $400 a month.
I need a little reprieve because there are certain things that I need to do with cash. Certain investments I want to make.
When I speak, you stop talking, okay?
Sure.
You're doing a whole lot of talking and you're not saying anything, okay? Your child has needs that this man pays for. Rehab alone is $400 a month. Is this an expense that a doctor has told you that's going to be ongoing in the future?
Me, ma'am?
Yes.
And that's just one part of the bigger picture. She tried to downplay the reality, but the court deals in facts. The judge digs deeper. The mother claims she makes $10,000 a year, but something doesn't add up when questioned further. The father reveals The truth, and it sends shockwaves through the courtroom.
And you are asking me to stop paying child support today? You know what, ma'am? According to the paperwork that you provided, your child support is based on your annual income of $30,000 a year, right?
That is correct.
How much are you making now?
Probably a little more over 10,000
Okay.
over that.
You know what? Let me ask him, because I don't think some of the information you're giving me is very truthful. Sir, how much money does she make a year that you know of?
When we first did the situation, she was making 30,000.
She's been hiding her income, but now the truth is outnumbered. 842,000. That's her real salary, not 10, not 15, 42, and yet she stood in court claiming financial hardship. The judge is furious. She tried to mislead the court, but now the truth is front and center.
Mile the garage.
Ma'am, how much money do you make a year, truthfully?
Truthfully, about 42,000.
You make 40.
He negates to say.
No,
Okay.
no, ma'am. You made more money, and you tried to. First of all, I feel offended that you came into my courtroom and tried to downplay what the situation was, what it was in the first place. You made it appear as though this child turned 18 and your child support should naturally terminate. That's not what's going on. Your child has special needs that this man has.
Judge delivers the verdict, $471.70. That's the new monthly child support fare, and based on her actual income and the real needs of their child. But just before it all wraps up, the father makes one final unexpected request.
And you have gotten a $12,000 raise, in a sense, of salary.
Period of time.
And he, excuse me?
Over
that's the
period.
reason I got
Even
rid
over a period of time. Today, you make more money. You make more money, and you just heard this man testify that a medical doctor told him that it's going to stop the care coming to his home is going to end in 2 years.
2 years.
2 years, right? That is a long time.
Allow me a 2-year reprieve so I can do some things that I need to do.
Ma'am,
I don't have a problem.
He speaks again, saying another son may be facing challenges too, and he asks for additional support, but the judge stands firm. This isn't the time or the place. The numbers have been set. The law has spoken, and now the courtroom.
Is there anything further?
Well, I was hoping, ma'am, if I could get a little boost in that. Because the youngest son, he currently is being tested as well for some problems that he may be having.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
this is not the platform for you to be asking for an increase, and you just heard what this woman makes, and you heard me do the calculation based on what it is that she makes.
Well, I just asked, ma'am.
No, sir.
Closed. The judge dismisses the court, but her message is clear. Support isn't about convenience.
That's not how these things are done.
mean,
You cannot get an increase from what she's making. What she makes is what she makes. Child support is based on a calculation. It's that simple. Now, if you want to do something later and file something in court once it's been diagnosed, what your other child may have, then you can do that. But until then, is there anything further?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. You all may be dismissed.
You want a clown.
She's wing together now.
It's about care. One parent showed up and one didn't. The numbers don't lie. The law was followed, but the question remains, was it enough? What do you think?